Hickok 45 here. Most of you know Slamfire, my favorite cat by now. He's taking a nap, so we're going to be quiet today, okay? Is that all right? Yeah. Boom. We're going to be more quiet. Look at that. Oh, I shouldn't have shot the steel, I guess, so I'm going to be quiet. Let's go ahead and hit the gong if we can while we're doing this. I saw it. I missed. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'll show you what we got. This is the FN 509C. Guess what C stands for? You got it. Compact. Compact. So it's there's nothing in the chamber. I'll leave that down for a minute so you can see how pretty it is. But yeah, it's the F09 or the FN 509 Compact, and today it's suppressed a little bit with a Banish 45 from Silencer Central. So again, y'all know we've been fortunate to have them help us out, and I appreciate their help. So now we can have suppressors occasionally for firearms, and we really appreciate Federal. Now we'll fire some regular ammo, and it's a lot quieter as well, no doubt about it. But again, this is a Banish 45 suppressor. To let you know what rig we got, it's a multi-caliber suppressor. Anything from 22, 45, anything in between. And it's titanium and aluminum, and it's adjustable. It's a kind of a modular thing. If you want it smaller for some firearms, you can even take some of the baffles out, or I forget what they call them, and just unscrew it and reassemble. It's really a flexible, adaptable, system. So I'll learn more about it as we move along, because this one here fits on a lot of different handguns. It's mainly designed for handguns, and so we'll be able to use it. Okay, it's really good. All right, so, and this was a firearm I saw. We have not done the compact. We've not done the compact version yet, and so I ordered it. Okay, and then also don't forget, before I forget too, that's sdi.edu is a great supporter of the channel. Sonoran Desert Institute. You could, when you see firearms like this, or really anything we have on the table, I know a lot of you ask about it, and you ask about gunsmithing or learning more about them. Great place to do it. You can do it from a distance, and you can get certified in gunsmithing and take a lot of courses in the firearms technology curriculum they have. You can learn a lot of stuff I don't know, and probably John doesn't know either. So just keep that in mind. Should I shoot it? Okay. Hey, you want to hear the difference? You just heard subsonic ammo. We'll put some regular 124 grain through it too. Well, I don't even need my ears. I don't know what I'm doing. You could. I don't know. It's a marginal, I guess. All right, let's shoot something with these. Boom. Shoot that 2-liter. It won't be so loud if I hit it. He wanted to put on a show, make us feel sorry for him. Boom. See, that guy just died and went away. He wasn't quite the showman. Bowling pins. I love them. Woo. I don't know if you've noticed, if you have seen a lot of our suppressor videos over the years, typically I have a hard time hitting targets with them that require any marksmanship, would you say, using sights and all that. But that's one of the pleasant surprises I've had, partly because this pistol has sights that work for it, right? And you can see up over the suppressor. For those who are new to firearms and don't really understand why they put those big, tall, ugly sights on this little pistol, that's why, because it comes with a threaded barrel, and this is the thread protector, lying here if you wonder what that was. This is an extra back strap. You can put a different size on the back there if you want, depending on your hand size. But this way you can actually see the sights over a suppressor, and you can use the sights, okay? And then if you got a good suppressor and it doesn't, throw bullets all over the place or something, you can actually hit something. So that's been a pleasant experience for me. It really has. And so anyway, in the gun, this gun is nice. I'm kind of a fan of the FN 509 in general. If you look back at the other videos we've done with those, I have the full size. I really like it, and I liked the mid-size that we did. Kind of like to have one of those actually. And this one is fine. I was pleasantly surprised. It feels better than I thought it would, even though it's pretty small. When you put this mag in here, it becomes more like a Glock 19 size, or I think even bigger than the mid-size 509. I'm not sure, depending on which magazine you put in it. The way these outfits are designed now with these sleeves on the magazines, it almost doesn't matter that the grip might be a little short for you, because you can put that in there, and basically you've got that might be bigger than the mid-size grip. Feels more like almost the full size. I can get my little finger on it, my whole hand on it. And I thought that I would buy a mid-size at some point, but I don't know. You know, this one, I can get my whole hand if I want to, and or two fingers with that magazine. So I don't know. I have to rethink that. I probably wouldn't want the tall sights unless I was going to shoot a suppressor a lot on it, you know, that sort of thing. If you just want one for carry, you might want the mid-size. But then this might appeal to you too if you think you're going to stick a suppressor on sometime. So, and as far as the gun's concerned, I'll take the suppressor off before we finish here, give you a look at it and shoot it without it. But it's a nice pistol. I mean, the FN, they make a lot of firearms over the years for the military, and they're proven, as they say, battle proven, and they really are. Their firearms are. And this was a result of the handgun test a few years back that SIG eventually won, but they made the 509 to compete for that, and boy, they made a nice firearm. It's ambidextrous on the slide stop, on the mag release, and it just feels really solid. I brag on them all the time. They feel great in the hand. They shoot well. Just good guns. They have a crown barrel, which you can't see right now, and the barrel is cold hammer forged. My gosh, and I think it's stainless, and it's blackened. Got the rail. They're pretty good triggers too for a striker fired firearm. That is for sure. And we'll look at it a little more closely and of course you got Trigicon night sights on it, so it's ready. It really is. And you can take this plate off and put an optic. I think there's at least 10 different optics, micro or smaller optics, that will fit on this pistol. So it's quite a rig, and it even though it's a compact, it probably feels plenty big to most people, maybe even me. So let me shoot it again, can I? All right, so I'm gonna make sure the suppressor's tight. This doesn't loosen up much. And one thing you can do is, it always feels weird messing with a suppressor, especially if it's hot. This one's not, but so it's advised that you have the slide open when you're messing with a suppressor, putting it on, taking it off, and that makes sense, doesn't it? We want to be safe. Let's shoot some more quiet bullets, okay? These are 147 grain. They've got that flat nose on them. Some firearms don't like that flat nose as far as reliability as much as others. Now this mag also is one I just had bought for my full-size FN, and so it doesn't have a sleeve like this one does. It comes all the way up and matches, so it probably worked fine. Okay, if it doesn't, we'll blame it on that. Some firearms, a lot of polymer pistols now, they have the magazines of all varying lengths, just like Glock does. And I've always been impressed with the Glocks, even with the 33 round mags or whatever you stick in a Glock 22, they seem to work, or Glock 26 or whatever. And most guns do that just fine. I think there's some that might not, even if they're wiggle forward, rearward just a little bit, but depends on how you get a hand on it too. Let me go over there. Let me see if I can quietly take out a ram over there. If you don't hit it, it's pretty quiet, isn't it? Let's quietly take out a pig over there. It's like we're throwing rocks. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna try that buffalo on the right. He probably won't fall. That's why I'm gonna hit him. I just wanted to hear him get hit. Kind of like throwing rocks at something. Just punch him a little bit, Let's try these plates right. Let's try some soda. There's a soda sitting there on the main rail. There we go, smack. A couple right here close too. Smack. Smack. I love it. Oh, bowling. Let's do some bowling. Boom. Hit this guy. Yee, doggies. There's a soda right there. Boom. Yeah, like I say, it's really nice to be able to actually hit something. It just really is. Got a little ammo left. Let's hit the gong again if I can. All right. That's funny. Even if you don't hit it, you shot a bullet. It wasn't a dud because you can hear it hit the ground over there. Okay, we have 2 more. Or is that 1 more? No. New people, that's 2 more. Why? There's 1 in the chamber, right? That's the one you got to really watch for. All right, let's shoot something. A couple things quick here. Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm having a little fun because I have it suppressed. Of course, that adds to the fun factor here. But this really is a nice pistol. Let me take it off maybe and yeah. Oh, whoa, there's rounds left in that. No, let's shoot those first. You almost let me do that, didn't you? What's wrong with you all? Okay, what else? Okay, now we maybe take. So there's the pistol without a suppressor. So it's just a matter whether if you're never going to put a suppressor on it, maybe you don't want this configuration. So I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I said I don't know. Depends on how much you're into suppressors, that sort of thing, more than anything. But it is a nice little firearm, and like I was saying, with this mag in here, it's going to feel good to you because it feels good to me. And I mean that because my hand is so large, not because anything I like you should like. Although that's probably true, right? let's just shoot this. Okay, before I do, let me see. Anything else here now? You got your ambi controls. The 509, it's a compact size. Different back pieces here depending on your grip and how big your hand is. Is there anything else I was going to lie about? Remind myself. Take it down here just to make sure. Well, I don't need to take the barrel out anyway, but take that back off. It's got all the stuff you expect with any new striker, well-made, striker fired, your striker block and all that kind of thing. It's heavy. It's 26 and plus some ounces, so it's not light. I think that's about the weight of a. I don't know what I do now. I didn't have the spring in, so I hope I haven't done something here that we have to. Yeah, I think I did it now. I did this with a Glock one time, and it took me a while to figure out how to get it back off. Let me take that barrel thread off. If it takes too many more seconds, we'll do a cut and get the sledgehammer out. Yeah, I forgot. I know on a Glock I ended up taking a back plate off. Part of it was making sure the trigger was pulled, I remember. Looking at this. Hard to know what it's catching on, that's the thing. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I don't want to break it. Not that it's easy to do that. Okay. Well, we cut, and then I'll figure it out, and then I'll tell you what I did, what I figured out. How's that? Okay, got it. You don't know it because it could have been 3 days have passed since I saw you. It's only been about 60 seconds. We messed with it a little bit. John messed with it. He got it. He said he got it to come off. As he pulled the trigger, he just put a little pressure forward, which I wasn't doing, and it came right out. Okay. So anyway, so it wasn't anything too crazy, other than me, my incompetence. All right, you know me. I get a firearm that's not a Glock. I don't know what to do. No. All right. Well, that is an issue. A lot of these firearms, there's so much they're all very, very similar. But then there's just little things that are a little bit different in the way they operate and what locks them up or what doesn't. Anyway, I got the suppressor off, and I think I was in the middle of explaining anything else about the firearm, and I think I got all that covered. At least all I know. You can get all the specs. It sells for, at MSRP, if I didn't say, is around $1,000. Now I don't know what they're actually selling for. I forget. I'm sure it's less than that. Let's put a round in the chamber. Now we got noise in my ears in. All right, let's see if it'll still shoot. Let's try the gong, unsuppressed. There we go. All right, still works. So a nice little pistol. I guess I'll shoot a little more of this gold, not too much. This magazine, again, it doesn't have the sleeve on it. It's one that I have in my collection of 509 mags. Bowling pin. All right, let's end on the gong with a hit. Couldn't hear it. My ears in too tight. There we go. Just want to make sure I hit it. We'll even save a couple of bullets for John. How's that? So yeah, that's the FN 509 compact, and seems like a really nice pistol, like all the other 509s, whether they're suppressed or not, whether I'm depressed or not. Okay, so I'm never depressed as long as I'm near some gunpowder, copper, lead. So might be an option for you, even if you don't shoot a lot with a suppressor and don't have big plans for doing a lot of suppressor action. You might just like that. You know, a lot of people like the RMRs, you know, the red dot sights on their handguns now, and so it doesn't bother them to have a big sight back here. So I shouldn't make too big a deal maybe out of that sticking up so much. I don't know, if you wear it in a holster, doesn't make that much difference, I guess. So it might not be bothersome to you, and still have the ability to put a suppressor on it and be able to see your sights and actually hit something. That's one of the most impressive things to me about it. And I think we've had some firearms that had the raised sights, but I just couldn't seem to shoot as well. I don't know whether it's the combination of the suppressor and this specific suppressor, this specific firearm, or what it is, but it's the first time I have felt really confident about picking up a suppressed pistol and just hitting stuff with it, just like I do when it's not suppressed, or for whatever the reason is. I'm glad to see that. It's kind of nice and refreshing. So I'm really glad you came out today and you behaved yourselves. I didn't really hear any of you heckling me, even when I had that trouble. I really didn't. So I appreciate that, feeling sorry for me, and you know, give me the benefit of the doubt, and appreciate John bailing us out. So y'all come back and watch us, and I promise we'll be here. Life is good.
Tired. It's a long walk from where I had to shoot that. Oh man. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. Since you're here, I want to let you know about our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. TalonGunGrips.com. Check out everything they have over there. You can get lots of different grips, the stick-on grip textures for your handguns and rifle grips, so go check them out. Also Ballistol, they're a firearms lubricant or anything else you might need lubricating. It's water soluble and non-toxic. Been using it on the compound and cleaning all of our guns. It's a cleaner and a lube for over 10 years. So Ballistol, Talon Grips, definitely check both of those companies out. And also, while you're on the internet, don't forget to go to hickok45.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Hickok45, Twitter, Hickok45, Instagram, The Real Hickok45, and also I have an Instagram page where I post behind the scenes stuff and different things like that. John, JOHN_HICKOK45 on Instagram. And the next thing you have to do is watch more videos.